Hi, my name is Patrick Reagan. Welcome to the Computer Expansion Options Part 4, Laptop Accessories, Connectivity, and Battery Options, where we discuss the characteristics of laptops, keyboard controls, headsets, speakers, microphones, webcams, biometric devices, laptop privacy and security, and laptop batteries. For those who are going to take the A+ exam, there are practice questions toward the end of the video. If you like this video, click the like button. And if you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Laptop computers are small, portable personal computers. They run quiet, and they typically produce less heat than the desktop computer. Laptops can run by battery, ranging from an hour to several hours without needing to recharge. Because of the small size, performance is usually less than a desktop computer, and they lack upgradability compared to a desktop computer. In addition, they can be easily stolen. Laptops are less ergonomically friendly when working long-term, which can cause repetitive strain injury without connecting to a docking station or taking other steps to prevent injury. Laptops have a more limited life compared to desktop computers. You should expect 3 to 5 years life. Some laptops can swing their keyboard behind the display and turn into a tablet. In the last two videos, we've already discussed USB ports, Thunderbolt, and Bluetooth, which are used heavily in laptop computers. Today, most laptops have USB and/or Thunderbolt connections and may have additional ports such as audio ports, HDMI ports, display ports, Ethernet, SD card readers, and microSD readers. Most laptops support connecting to a docking station or port replicator that gives the laptop computer additional ports. Laptop keyboards usually have an FN or F-lock key that provide an extra set of commands for many keys. You would usually press the FN key and press one of the F keys to use the alternate commands. Keys can be used to turn off speakers, increase or decrease speaker volume, multi-monitor control, including extending or duplicating monitors, turn Wi-Fi on or off, and increase or decrease brightness. Some laptops will have built-in speakers. However, these speakers tend to be low-quality speakers. You can install better speakers or use headphones. Speakers or headphones typically connect through a USB port, through Bluetooth, or built-in audio ports. Depending on the speakers you buy, you should refer to the speaker manual for placement. However, most speakers added to laptops are one speaker or two stereo left-right speakers. If you're having problems with the headphones or speakers, ensure that the proper speaker is selected in the operating system. Windows and other operating systems also offer a troubleshooting tool. For Windows, you open Settings and click System, then Sound. A microphone is a device used to digitize voice into binary data, which is used for recordings and for voice over IP used in phone services and conference calls. For laptops, microphones are often built into the laptop display. It's useful for video calls, but it's not a high-quality microphone. Most people will use a headset with microphone when doing video calls and conferencing. Similar to speakers in the operating system, make sure you have the correct microphone selected. Windows also offers a troubleshooting tool in Settings, System, Sound. If the microphone is not working, ensure volume is turned up on the operating system and applications. Make sure the microphone is turned on and make sure it's not disabled in the BIOS setup program. You should also check your privacy settings in Windows. Another popular type of digital camera is a webcam. Webcam is short for web camera. Webcams are usually used in VoIP video calls and web conferencing. The webcam is attached to computers, usually built into the laptop or connected through USB or wireless. For some of these webcams, you may need to download and install a driver. For security, some systems may have a small visor or slider that you can flip or slide to prevent video when desired. The visor can be installed. If you're having problems with the webcam, make sure the visor is not blocking the camera. Make sure that you do not have other programs using the webcam. Make sure drivers and software is installed. Check privacy settings in Windows. Check connections. Make sure webcam is enabled in BIOS setup program. And swap out the cable or camera as a last resort. Windows privacy settings help protect your privacy, where you can specify which applications can use the microphones and webcams. To open, you will open up your settings, click Privacy, and then click the camera or microphone. You can turn access on or off for the device, and you can then specify which applications can use the device that you selected. A biometric device is commonly used to authenticate someone or prove identity. Examples include retina scanners and fingerprint readers. Some laptops include a finger scanner, while others can be added via USB. You need to install a driver and biometric software. The software is used to register users on who are allowed to use the system. You should refer to the manual for installation and usage. A digitizer is a device that receives, processes, and records digitally any analog information such as light, sound, touch, or pressure. A touchpad and drawing pads have a thin layer of plastic that translates pressure, swipes, or other touch actions into digital signals. Replacement is sometimes difficult and may not be worth replacing it. A trackpad, also known as a touchpad or glide pad, is used to click, scroll, zoom in and out, switch between tabs, and move on your computer. Today, it is a standard pointing device on laptops. You can install the trackpad via USB or Bluetooth. You may need to install a driver. Here's a scenario that you might have already seen. On a laptop, you're typing on the keyboard, and the mouse cursor suddenly jumps to some other location or application. If your trackpad is too sensitive and you accidentally bump the trackpad, it will cause the typing cursor to jump wherever the mouse pointer is. The solution is to disable the touchpad while typing or change the touchpad sensitivity. In Windows 10 and 11, open Settings, Devices, Touchpad, or Settings, Bluetooth and Devices and Touchpad, and change the touchpad sensitivity to low sensitivity. Touchscreens are both input and output devices. Touchscreens displays are used with PCs, tablets, and smartphones. Touchscreens may include a stylus. A stylus is a pen-like object people use to point, swipe, sign, and draw on the touchscreen. They respond to contact on the screen with a finger or touch pin or stylus. It is often used with kiosks at airports, malls, and entrance areas of schools or businesses that limit what a user can do. A touchscreen monitor normally attaches to a USB, VGA, DVI, or HDMI port, or a combination of these ports, or wirelessly. You need to install special drivers and software which are used to control the monitor. If the touchscreen does not work after replacing it, make sure the hardware is an actual touchscreen, the digitizer cable is seated properly on the motherboard, and the correct driver is loaded. After replacing a touchscreen, you might need to calibrate it. In Windows 10 and 11, search on the word calibrate and select calibrate the screen for the pen or touch input. To calibrate a Mac display, access the Apple menu, System Preferences, Displays, Color, and click Calibrate. Most laptops include wireless cards. If internal wireless cards go bad, or if you want to upgrade wireless capabilities, you can replace internal wireless cards or install a wireless card or adapter. New wireless cards or adapters can be added to a laptop via USB. You may need to load a driver. If card is not working, make sure the driver is loaded and turned on in the BIOS setup program. Make sure wireless card is installed into the slot and any wires connected properly. Tethering, also known as mobile hotspot, allows a mobile device like a smartphone to share its cellular data connection with other devices like laptops or tablets, creating a Wi-Fi network. This allows those devices to access the internet using a smartphone data plan instead of a separate Wi-Fi network. Tethering uses data from your phone's data plan, so be mindful of your usage limits. Tethering can drain your phone batteries faster. Most phones can support multiple devices connected to the hotspot at the same time. Always use a strong, unique password for your hotspot to prevent unauthorized access. You can also tether using USB, which allows you to connect your phone to your device with a cable or Bluetooth. To use tethering, you would enable hotspot on smartphone, such as go to your phone settings, usually under Network and Internet, or Connections, and find the hotspot and tethering or personal hotspot option. Toggle it on. Set network name and password, where you usually customize the name or SSID and password of the hotspot. Lastly, connect devices, where on the devices you want to connect with the laptop or tablet Open your Wi-Fi settings and choose the hotspot network name from your phone's list. Enter the password. Since portable devices such as laptops are particularly vulnerable to theft and loss, laptops should be properly secured in a secured location or with a lock. Keep in mind, your car is not a secure place unless the car is in a secure place. Most laptops have a universal security slot, or USS, that allows them to be attached to a cable lock or laptop alarm. Since almost 40% of thefts happen in the office, consider using the lock in the office and locking in a cabinet when not using it. To keep systems secure, consider encrypting the drive, such as with Microsoft BitLocker. You should also consider locking up your flash drive and other forms of removable storage. A power adapter or brick converts the AC power from the wall outlet to DC and connects to the laptop. When a laptop has an AC adapter attached, the battery is being recharged on most models. Today, laptops and most mobile devices use lithium-ion or lithium polymer battery. Lithium-ion or lithium polymer batteries are light and hold a charge longer than other types. On average, a laptop battery lasts about 1,000 charge cycles or between 2 to 4 years of typical use. Signs that your battery is about to or has failed is the battery does not hold its charge as long, Windows or Mac OS tells you the battery needs replacing, your laptop keeps overheating, or lithium-based batteries can swell and produce a gas when they are overheated. This occurs when electrolytes that separate the batteries degrade, which changes in the gas. When the layers are no longer separated, the layers start to short and cause hotspots, which can cause fires. Removing a swollen battery can be hazardous, but leaving a swollen battery inside the device also poses risk. To prevent potential device and bodily harm, don't operate your device with a swollen battery. Eventually, you'll be tasked to dispose of batteries. Laptop and mobile phone batteries are considered hazardous material. For example, many batteries use lithium and/or mercury. To dispose of a battery, you should review the safety data sheets, or SDS, formerly called material safety data sheets, which will detail the chemical composition, which will determine the storage and disposal methods. You should also look at the applicable laws in your area and look for options to have batteries sent to a proper recycling or disposal center. Alcohol magnetizing batteries, such as those used with AA, AAA, and D batteries, can often legally be thrown away with other trash without special disposal methods. This option is considered not the most environmental-minded practice. You should consider to send these types of batteries to proper recycling centers. Question: which of the following components enable the input on a mobile device's touchscreen? Answer: digitizer. Question: you're running Windows 11. You want to ensure that your microphone and webcam only functions when running Microsoft Teams. What should you do? Answer: open Windows settings and select privacy. Question: while using a popular video conferencing program, the user selects a webcam, but the software is unable to open the webcam. The webcam was working the previous day. Which of the following should be done to address this issue? Answer: close other video software and retry. Most of the times, the software cannot operate a webcam due to a conflict already using it. Question: the laptop's external webcam software is running, but it shows no image or video. Which of the following should a technician perform first? Answer: reseat the webcam. Question: you need to ensure access to corporate laptops is limited to authorized users. You have already implemented a password policy. Which of the following would be the best option to help you secure the corporate resources? Answer: biometric scanner. Question: when a user touches or swipes across an external touchscreen, the image flickers, but no input is registered on the presentation laptop. You verified that the external touchscreen appears free from physical damage. Which following should the technician do next? Answer: check the cables connecting to the laptop. Question: you have a user that had a laptop that has worked for about 4 years. Now there is a small bulge in the bottom casing and sometimes the system overheats. What components do you need to replace? Answer: battery. For more information, visit these sites. In summary, if you want to expand your laptop, we'd use a docking station or port replicator, or you install via USB or Bluetooth. A biometric device is commonly used to authenticate someone or prove entity. A digitizer is a device that receives, processes, and records digitally any analog information such as light, sound, touch, or pressure. A trackpad, also known as a touchpad or glide pad, is used to click, scroll, zoom in and out, switch between tabs, and move on your computer, and is a standard device on laptops. Touchscreens are both input and output devices. Touchscreen displays are used for PCs, tablets, and smartphones. Tethering, also known as mobile hotspot, allows a mobile device like a smartphone to share its cellular data connection with other devices like laptops or tablets, creating a Wi-Fi network. Portable devices such as laptops are particularly vulnerable to theft and loss. Laptops should be properly secured in a secured location or with a lock. You should also consider encryption. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be Mobile Devices Part 2, Troubleshoot Common Mobile Device Issues. If you like this video, click the like button. And if you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Thank you.